Why were ICTY and ICTR created after the Cold War? Imagine a world where terrible crimes during were go unpunished, and victims are left without justice. After the Cold War, the international community realized this was no longer acceptable. The Cold War, which lasted 4 decades, kept countries divided and slowed progress in international law. When the Cold War ended, new opportunities opened for nations to work together. This shift allowed the United Nations to focus on addressing serious crimes like genocide and war crimes more effectively. During the Cold War, many efforts to hold war criminals accountable were blocked by geopolitical tensions. Major powers often protected their allies, making it hard to enforce international laws. But once the Cold War was over, these tensions eased, and countries saw the need to create special courts. These courts would focus on crimes committed during conflicts in the 1990s, especially in the Balkans and Rwanda. The atrocities in these regions shocked the world and showed that existing legal systems were not enough to bring justice. The International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia was set up in 1993. It was the first tribunal since the Nuremberg and Tokyo trials after World War II. Its goal was to prosecute individuals responsible for crimes like ethnic cleansing, murder, and torture during the Yugoslav wars. The tribunal aimed to show that no one was above the law, even during war. The International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda was created in 1994, right after the genocide in Rwanda. It was tasked with prosecuting those responsible for mass killings, sexual violence, and other serious violations of international law. These tribunals were important because they filled a gap left by the absence of effective international justice mechanisms during the conflicts. Both tribunals also helped develop international law further. They clarified what counts as a war crime or genocide and how to hold individuals accountable. Their work influenced the creation of the Permanent International Criminal Court, which now handles similar cases worldwide. In short, these tribunals were created after the Cold War because the world needed a way to respond to the terrible crimes happening in the 1990s. They provided justice for victims, deterred future violations, and strengthened the rules that protect civilians during war. They showed that even in times of conflict, accountability and justice are possible.